Jamie, and I'm going to teach you today how to blanch the perfect tavern fry. First, we're going to talk about our fryers. Every tavern has 3 fryers, and they all do, and we're responsible for different things. You have your first clean fryer, which is specifically for blanching tavern fries. The oil is clean. The second fryer typically has oil that is about 1 or 2 days old, so you can blanch fries in this fryer as well. The third fryer is going to be your breading fryer, the fryer that you have used for breading and battering and frying fried okra, etc. It's not the cleanest fryer. It's got the oldest oil, and you don't want to blanch fries in this fryer or it'll probably deposit burnt sediment onto your fries. So let's not use this one. You can, however, set all of these at 250 degrees and use this fryer for blanching wings if you want to multitask while you're blanching your fries. All right, next we're going to talk about our temperature. You're going to set them at 250 degrees. Occasionally you're going to have a fryer that does not match the dial. You're going to set it at 250 degrees and it's not going to calibrate exactly to 250 degrees. So the best thing to do is to take your thermometer and to test it and make sure that it is exactly 250 degrees before you start blanching. If it's a little hotter, you can turn your dial down. If it's a little cooler, you can turn your dial up. You want to make sure that your temperature is right on. If you don't initially blanch your fries correctly, the finished product is not going to turn out right. So what we do from this point, let's talk about our fries. Our fries, it is best practice to go ahead and peel and cut your fries the day before or the night before, so that when your staff comes in the morning, they're ready to go and they've been soaking for a while. Soaking is very important to make sure that it kind of washes off some of that starch on the outside and it makes for a crispier fry. Also, when you're coming in the morning and you're looking at your fries, make sure that you look for any oxidized fries. Any fries that were not covered with water, they might have turned black. You're going to want to pick those off and throw them away. You're definitely going to want to let your chef know or write it on a waste sheet, because that is waste. And it is an issue that we need to correct. Maybe the bin was filled a little too full and the fries were not covered with water. So we don't want that scenario. So to start blanching your fries, you're going to put your fry basket into your bucket and make sure that you are draining your fries from all of the water before you put them into your basket. Make sure that you're filling your basket only about 3/4 of the way full. You might think that you can work a little faster if you fill your baskets up fuller, but that's not the case. Your fries are not going to blanch evenly if you overfill your baskets. Let's take a few of those out. Maybe the middle ones won't get blanched, or the ones sticking out of the oil won't get blanched, so it's important to only fill it up 3/4 of the way full. Okay, you're going to lower it down into your oil and put your timer on for 4 minutes. Once the timer goes off, you'll lift them up for 2 minutes and back down for another 4 minutes. The reason for this is because the fries are going down the first 4 minutes for their initial blanch. It's going to start cooking the fries from the outside. Once you lift up your fries for another 2 minutes, the oil is absorbed into the French fry. It starts cooking the center of your French fry and your potato. Once you put it down for another 4 minutes, now that the oil has been absorbed into the center, you're going to, it's going to start cooking from the inside out, which is what you're looking for. So when you fire your fry at 350 degrees for service, it's going to be crispy throughout the whole fry and not just on the outside. If you overblanch your fries or your fry oil is too hot, it's going to make a crust and a crisp and a golden brown color on the outside of your blanched fry. You don't want this. Because when you pick that up at 350 degrees, they'll only last in the window maybe 30 seconds crispy. They're going to get a little too dark, and they're going to sog out really quickly. All right, so this is now the finished product. After your 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 4 minutes, your blanched fries should be nice and long and whole. They should be nice and translucent, a little soggy, and no color and no crisp on the outside. All right. Once your fries are blanched, you're going to take them and you're going to put them onto a sheet tray. Only 2 baskets per tray. The reason for this is because once you put them onto your tray, you're going to spread them out very nicely so that they can cool. They don't stick together. And when you go to pick them up at service, you're not picking up big clumps of stuck together fries. If they're sticking together, they're going to break, and you're going to have chippy fries, little pieces of fries. People don't come out to restaurants for little pieces of fries. They come out for nice, big, long, crispy fries. At this point, what you're going to do is you're going to either store them on your line or in your walk-in cooler. The shelf life for fries in your walk-in cooler is up to 24 hours. However, fresh is best, and it's best to hold your fries per shift. Your AM crew can come in and blanch fries for their shift with a couple of extra to last throughout the day. And then your PM crew can come in and blanch fries for their shift. And hopefully by the end of the night, they have minimal fries left over, none for the next day, so your morning crew can come in and blanch fresh fries for that shift. Fresh is best. If you're storing your fries on the line, you can keep them there for up to 4 hours, and the way that you track that is with a time tracking sticker. You can put it on the side of your tray, and it can be up there for 4 hours. Your health inspector walks in, they can see how long the fries have been there. If you're not very busy one day, and you have too many fries sitting out room temperature, you can put them into your cooler, cool them to 40 degrees, and store them there for the rest of the time. And this is how you blanch a perfect tavern fry.